What's going on, you guys? Wonderbrad here. Hope you guys are having a great day today. And today, guys, we are going to be checking out the very best legendary free decks in Clash Royale right now. So, obviously, number one deck right here is going to be Royal Giant, but obviously level 9 isn't enough, so we gotta upgrade him all the way to level 13. So here we go. 3, 2, 1... Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. Obviously, we're not going to be going with the over-leveled Royal Giant. It's not really free to play, and it's definitely not a strategy that would get me very far in this video. But we're going to be going Giant Poison with the first one. Hopefully you guys like that joke. Some of you guys probably clicked off the video, like, as soon as you saw Royal Giant, so, it is what it is. But here we go into some classic challenge matches where I'm just going to break down the decks as usual, play through, see if we can get some wins, and, yeah, should be pretty good. We have the pump in the first little bit of our hand, so I'm going to go in between the towers just in case they have a miner or something like that. Or if they have a rocket that they want to use on my elixir pump, they can't actually hit one of the towers along with the elixir pump. So, in case you didn't know that, really good placement if you don't, or if you know they have like a miner or a rocket. So I'll go a little bit of musketeer at the back. And is he going to add on to that mega minion at all? I guess not. I guess he was just kind of putting the minion down so that he could get his elixir pump down, which I don't always think is the most effective thing to do, honestly. I would rather, like, build up to a little bit of a push or something, and now I can get, like, a bunch of value for that poison. Oh, barely kept that musketeer alive, which was actually pretty sweet, and just about took that tower too, so not bad. Let's see, those minions are obviously going to go down to the executioner, but they stopped the elite barbs from doing, like, a ton of damage to the tower, so honestly, I'll give up those minions again if I had to, and he left the match already. Yeah, I'll be right back. So, just as we finish up this match, just wondering, have you guys seen any of the leaks? I'm guessing most of you have, about the team battles and stuff. I may actually be streaming some, just basic conversation about team battles, what you guys think it's going to mean for Clash Royale, is it going to be a big update, stuff like that, because honestly, I am really excited for stuff like that. Like, I love Clan Wars and Clash of Clans, like, that's probably why I played it for so long. I still play it, but not quite as much. But yeah, just let me know down in the comments what you guys think about that. Obviously, most of you guys know how to play Giant Poison in that, but yeah, pretty interesting first match there. Second match is going to be played with this Golem Pump Baby Dragon Lightning spell deck. Don't know why I can't talk, but 4.1 elixir. Someone actually recommended that I use this deck, and I've seen it up a bunch on the top 200. So yeah, pretty nice deck. We're going to test it out and see how we can do with it. And we don't have the pump in the first bit of our hand, so I do kind of want to cycle back to that. Maybe drop a Mega Minion too. He's going Witch, so yeah, I'm probably going to save for Lightning, see if he drops anything else there, because obviously with Lightning, you always want to get as much value for it as you can. So, ooh, there we go. Witch, Wizard, Tower, that is 9 elixir for 6, plus we got the tower there. So really effective Lightning, which is always a good way to start a match. Always good to basically get a nice positive elixir trade like that. Like, usually you don't want to let people know that you have a Lightning right away, but if it does do something that effective, like take out 9 elixir for 6, plus you get the tower in there, I would definitely recommend that, like, 11 times out of 10 for sure. At least 11 times out of 10. Maybe 12 times. I'll get back to you guys on that. But he's going with the Electro Wizard, so I'm thinking decent time to pump. I haven't seen a miner or any kind of a spell that could do a lot of damage there. So I'm going to do that and save my Mega Minion to take out that Witch there. So Mega Minion goes on the Witch. Electro Wizard is a little bit effective. Ooh, actually, that was a really well played little bit there, because he used the Electro Wizard to take out the skeletons, and he ended up chipping a bunch off of our tower. So obviously, since he did that, we got a counter push now. We got to make it happen, because like a bunch of small pushes like that can actually add up really, really quickly. I'm sure most of you guys know that, but when you see like a big push like that, that is kind of the part of the match where I'm like, okay, business is business. We got to get going here. And he's coming in with the giant there as well. Okay, so a little bit interesting on his part. I'll do that, and I'm not really sure why he wouldn't put the miner down on my pump, honestly. That just kind of seemed like the smart play to make there. Not really sure about that one. Is it too late to put a pump down? Nah, we'll just kind of risk it and put the pump down anyways, because we're going to take out that tower. So as long as we can build a bit more of an elixir lead, we should be okay. So he's going to go Electro Wizard on the other side, which probably means he's going to try to push for the 3 crown, which, I mean, kind of interesting idea if he's going to do that. But no, he doesn't back up that Electro Wizard. So, yeah, not really sure what the point of that Electro Wizard there was. And skeletons get down. Couldn't quite get down. Okay. But cycle through to our golem again. Come on, like, that's so ridiculous. Like, we shouldn't be able to cycle through stuff that fast, but we got 2 golems down. Gonna get the lightning spell down as well. He's saying, wow. I didn't really mean to throw a well played out there. I was gonna just kind of throw a laughing face. Yeah, there we go. That is a bunch of troops on his tower with the Mega Minion, the Minions, the Golemites, the Baby Dragon, the Skeletons. And we're gonna take out the 3 crown right there against Robbie Hudson from Search and Destroy. We were definitely searching and destroying some towers there. But there we go. Pretty solid start to the video. We got 2 3 crowns, even though the guy did leave the match in the first one. But, yeah. I mean, Giant Poison is a decently strong deck, especially at tournament standards. So, hey, you can't really complain about it. But last deck of the day is going to be this Hog Rocket deck with the Dark Goblin in there. I subbed that in for the Ice Spirit just because it did a lot more work against graveyard decks, and that was what I was finding the most trouble with. So this is what we're going to do. Last match of the day, we're going to try and pick up that W right here against Rip from Clan Margarita, I guess. And let's see what we can do here. Usually with these decks, you do like to be slightly aggressive. Like, you don't like to waste all of your elixir, but you gotta be somewhat aggressive so that they can't get, like, a big, massive push together if they're playing some sort of, like, beatdown deck or something like that. So Hog actually did a bunch of damage. Nice Hog Router, doing work for me. And kind of a late minion on his part, too. So I'll just skeleton that, and we've basically already cycled back, through back to the beginning of our deck, which is nice. So I'll just keep on building up for that push and everything, keep that elixir flowing, and definitely, like, rule number 1 with this deck is don't waste elixir. Like, if you're wasting any elixir throughout the match, that's just putting you at a bigger disadvantage, because with fast decks like this, you really have to be on your toes and stuff like that. Like, if you're wasting any elixir, that could be the difference between a win and a loss. It's super technical like that. But honestly, I do like winning with decks like these just because it's like, oh, hey, I can actually win with these good decks. I'm not a bad player, which is kind of a nice feeling. And not really sure about that log on the Dark Goblin, honestly. Kind of seemed like just wasted elixir right there. And again, just keep on putting skeletons down on the Musketeer. Ice Golem to distract the Miner right there. And I'm just going to keep on building up the same push. Like, it's kind of a new trifecta type push with the Ice Golem, the Hog, and the Musketeer. But did this guy just zap my Ice Golem? Did he really just zap my Ice Golem right there? Okay. I'm just going to leave that one at that. And probably didn't have to push with the Hog to take out his tower there. But I do like being, like, really fast at taking out towers. I always just kind of hate seeing, like, an almost dead tower there, but it's not dead. Just kind of frustrates me, I guess. But we're looking not too bad so far. Ice Golem to pull the Valkyrie away from the tower. And we'll just build up this push again and again, basically, because he's not really doing too much to stop it. He does have Elite Barbs. Okay. So he does actually have some sort of win condition in this deck, which I was kind of wondering about. But yeah, definitely not the most effective use of them. Like, you want to use your Elite Barbs throughout the match and stuff. But yeah, definitely not, like, at the very end of double elixir. Just doesn't seem like the best place to make. And let's see, I'm gonna go cannon at the very back just to take out that miner a little bit quicker. And we'll do that, and we'll do that, and I'll get my zap ready for that. And ooh, okay, yeah, kind of an interesting way to defend that. Oh, I think that's the first time. Wow, I think that's the first time I've ever sneezed in a video. But yeah, hopefully that wasn't, like, deafeningly loud. I'm not really sure why I sneezed there, but who is, I guess. I'll just throw a quick rocket down on that tower. That'll be the end of that game. And yeah, we got sneezes, we got hog decks, we got golem decks, we got giant decks. We basically have it all, which is pretty nice. Oh, not sure what's wrong with my eyes, but there we go. This is the last deck of the day. These have been the best legendary free decks that I've been playing lately in Clash Royale. Honestly, any of these decks should work, like Giant Poison, Golem Baby Dragon, and Hog Cycle. Really effective decks right now, and if you're going to use Hog Cycle, you kind of have to have that rocket in there just for that guaranteed 493 damage at tournament standards. Pretty effective decks overall. Hopefully you guys can get some really good use out of these decks. And don't forget to comment down below, just kind of letting me know your opinions on team battles and stuff like that in Clash Royale. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you liked, comment, and subscribed if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out!